Hey cuties, it's Tirzepatide Tuesday. Today is our injection day. I'm so excited. For those of you who don't know, hi, my name is Kiera, and I am on a GLP-1 journey. I am currently taking Zepbound. I'm on the 7.5 milligram dosage. For those of you who don't know what Zepbound is, it is Tirzepatide, the brand name Tirzepatide by Eli Lilly. It's the same thing as mounjaro, but it was FDA approved for weight loss and is being marketed under the brand Zepbound. I have been on this journey for 14 weeks now. This is week 14. I was a little self-conscious in the beginning about posting about my journey. I was like, you know what? I want to share this. And along the way, I want to build a community of people who may have had the same questions that I had. I dosed up from the 5 milligrams and it was an easy transition for me. I didn't experience any nausea, no headaches. I did experience more fatigue. I get tired a lot earlier than before on the 5 milligram dosage. I haven't experienced more constipation than I've already had. If I ever have trouble going, I usually take the Mag 07 to help with constipation. This is the Mag 07. It's a lifesaver. This is not an ad. This video is not sponsored. But this right here, it's a magnesium cleanse. You take 3 at night with the full bottle of water after you've already eaten, and the next morning you go like regular. And it's no type of RIA situation. You just go like regular. Last week, when starting the 7.5, I weighed in at 213. My starting weight when starting the journey was 240. My goal weight is 150. So I'm going to weigh in really quick with you guys first. Let's see how much weight we lost this week. Okay, so it says we're weighing in at 208.9, so that's about, we're going to say about 5 pounds lost this week. Yay! I'm so excited about that. I have full faith that I can turn this month into the month where I hit Wonderland. I know I can get these 9 pounds off. So I do my best to try to prioritize protein and reach my protein goal of over 100 grams of protein a day. It is hard. Sometimes I do miss the goal by like a small number. We're not perfect. It's okay. I also try to reach my water goals every day of over 100 ounces of water. I don't reach it every day. Majority of the time I am reaching it though, but it's important on this journey to give yourself grace. I did go to the gym 4 times last week. I will not be walking outside to go to my gym across the way because it's freezing cold here in Texas this week. So if you guys know of any of your favorite at-home YouTube workouts, drop them below in the comments because I'm hunting for one. But I will still try to get in 4 workouts a week this week just to stay on track. I'm going to be doing my injection towards the end of the video, but for now I'm just going to really be sharing information about my journey. So if you're wondering how you get started on your GLP-1 journey, me personally, I went through my primary care physician. My primary care physician, we talked about me losing weight, me being overweight, all the things I'd already tried, and that I was interested in a GLP-1 medication. I originally went in there asking for mounjaro. She cracked a joke and she was like, who's going to pay for it? She was like, you don't have diabetes, so 9 times out of 10, your insurance isn't going to approve it. I was like, oh, okay, so what are my options? She was like, well, since you're interested in mounjaro, there is an FDA approved version for weight loss. It's the exact same drug. It's called Tirzepatide, and it's being marketed as Zepbound. As soon as she said that, I pull out my phone and start pulling up Zepbound on TikTok because all I was looking up was mounjaro, and she starts laughing. She's like, that's so funny. Go ahead. Look up away. And I was seeing great results with Zepbound. I know a lot of people take different things on their GLP-1 journey. Some people take Ozempic or Wegovy, which is semaglutide. The difference between semaglutide and Tirzepatide is that Tirzepatide is a dual agonist GLP-1. It targets 2 receptors, whereas Ozempic and Wegovy, which is semaglutide, only targets 1. There has been more success with more weight loss on mounjaro and Zepbound in clinical trials versus Ozempic and Wegovy. However, many people experience weight loss taking both. Sometimes when people just can't seem to get one to work, they switch over to the other. I was a fast responder to Zepbound. My first month on Zepbound, I lost 10 pounds. Second month, I lost 12 pounds. The third month, I stayed on the 5 milligrams. I only lost 5 pounds. So all in all, I believe I lost about like 27 pounds within 3 months. So now I can officially say I'm about 32 pounds down, starting off my 4th month with Zepbound, and I'm really excited. I had been overweight for a while, and I just got tired of it, and I was ready to do something about it. Something that my doctor told me that I'm going to share with you guys. This medication is not to replace making better habits when it comes to your health, your nutrition, your exercise. It's to be used alongside those things as a tool to help you lose weight. So the things you do while you take this medication will typically determine how successful you are at losing weight, unless you're one of the few in the bottom percentage that you're a non-responder to the medication, which it's a very small amount of people who will not respond to the medication. Right now, there are compounded versions of Zepbound and Wegovy available if your insurance won't cover it. As far as it being covered by your insurance, my insurance required a prior authorization. If you don't know what a prior authorization is, it's basically a letter from your doctor explaining what your condition is and why you need the medication. My doctor sent it off within 30 minutes. My insurance didn't give me a hassle. They approved it. And that same day, I went to pick up my Zepbound prescription, and I pick it up. And when I pick it up, I pay a $50 copay. Now, if your insurance will not approve your Zepbound or your Wegovy or your Ozempic or your Mounjaro, they do have compounded versions of the drug. Compounded means it's not name brand, but it's the same drug. And sometimes they may mix it with something else like a vitamin, like B12 for energy, or whatever you ask them to mix in, since it is a compounding pharmacy. With these compounding pharmacies, you may pay anywhere between $150 to $200 a month versus paying $600 to $1,000 a month for the name brand version. There is currently a lawsuit going on between Eli Lilly and the compounding pharmacies making Tirzepatide. I don't want to say anything that's incorrect, but with the looks of it, they're taking Tirzepatide off the shortage list. Essentially what that means is Tirzepatide and semaglutide were on the shortage list because it was hard for people to get these medications. They were having to be on back order, and you're supposed to take the injection once a week, every week, or it's not really going to work right. The compounding pharmacies got to go ahead from the FDA to start manufacturing semaglutide and Tirzepatide. In doing so, they also were able to offer it at a more affordable price since it was a name brand. A lot of people who can't get approved through their insurance for the medication goes the compounding route. You can either go the compounding route through an online provider or through your doctor if they have a preferred compounding pharmacy that they like to use. Now, the issue with taking Tirzepatide off the shortage list means that they're saying the compounding pharmacies no longer need to provide Tirzepatide, non-name brand Tirzepatide. So the people who rely on these compounding pharmacies to get these medications as a whole because they don't want to pay $600 to $1,000 a month for a name brand, they're either going to have to switch to semaglutide or find another GLP-1 that they want to use unless they want to pay out of pocket. We're hoping that this can be overturned for the people who need the compounded version of the drug to continue their journey. Let's go take my injection out the fridge. Does the injection hurt? In short answer, no. It depends. So there's a such thing as a perfect spot when you're taking your GLP-1 injection, in my opinion. When I keep my injection leveled with my belly button and I make sure it's 2 fingers over within that range, it does not hurt. When I try to go higher or much, much lower, it hurts. It stings. It's an injection. But the perfect spot, I won't feel it. I can say you never feel the needle go in. The needle is so tiny and it pops so fast, it pops out so fast that you don't feel the needle go in. It's the injection part that depends on where you inject it. Does injection site matter? when you're on a GLP-1 medication. A lot of people say that by changing their injection site, they've saw more success. Me personally, I inject in my stomach every time. My doctor advised me, and if you're looking to change anything during your GLP-1 journey, always consult your provider. You can ask other people on their journey. They can share their experiences, but don't take their experiences as law. Always check with your primary care physician or your online provider. Now, my doctor told me when it comes to changing injection sites, she said, you're losing weight on your stomach, your symptoms are mild, you could change to your arm, get worse symptoms, and not lose a thing, and just be miserable for no reason. So I would recommend that if you are stalled, try taking a look at how much protein you're getting, how much water you're getting, how active you were that week, and then if all else fails, we'll dose you up. If you want to change injection sites, you can. She was like, the drug is getting in your body regardless of if you feel the hunger suppression is not there. Just because you shoot it in your arm, it may affect the way, you react to the drug. Yes. But, it's not guaranteed that you lose weight. You can though, because some people do change injection sites and they're like, okay, I was stalled, I moved to the arm, and I lost 4 pounds this week. What a stall is meaning you're not losing any weight at all. If you're losing 1 pound and you're used to losing 4, you haven't stalled. Your weight loss is slowing. Also consider talking to your doctor about dosing up and see what they say. We're gonna let our pen sit out for a bit, thaw out, because with it, if you take it, some people take it cold. I don't take it cold because it's more likely to cause injection site bruising and it's more likely to hurt. So I like to let my pen sit out for at least about 30 minutes so it gets room temperature, and then I take my injection. I'm going to show you guys how I take my Zepbound injection once it's thawed out. If you have any questions while I'm on this journey, if there's any topics that you want me to touch on, please let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I have been building a nice following on TikTok. I'm so afraid of the TikTok ban. So for any of my fellow TikTok followers who have come here to support me, I truly do appreciate it. I see you. Hello. I'm going to be posting other things on this channel as well as my GLP-1 journey, health vlogs, shopping hauls, get ready with me's, what I eat in a day, things like that. So stay tuned. Okay guys, it's injection time. I always go in and clean the area with an alcohol swab. I ordered mine off Amazon, just a whole 300 pack of them. Just clean the area. Take the top off. I do 2 fingers, and you want to put it on the side of that. Press down. You're going to unlock the pin, and then you're going to press the button. You hold it there for a couple of seconds. I don't know why though, because the medication's in. It's in. And yes, it was a perfect spot. It did not hurt. And now we're done. So we got no bleeding, no, sometimes I get a little blood pushback or everything like that, but no, we don't. Don't forget to like, follow, and for my YouTube channel, subscribe.